Hello, I have come to rant about the doors in Mario 64. Let's start with the least bad part, which is the code. The code is 153 lines of stuff, and the way it works is a little weird. It passes like a bit flag for which action to set the door to, and the actions are a little bizarre. Like, what the hell is this? There are some arrays here for the open and close sounds. There's a bunch of little functions that do all kinds of things that really should maybe be inline, but really it doesn't matter much. Um, I would say they prioritize readability over performance, but I mean, I would argue this is not readable at all. Um, but it doesn't really matter, right? This is a code that is only used for one actor. The actor doesn't exist that many times. It's not going to cost you a lot of performance. It's just still fucky to deal with. So what I decided to do is just backspace the entire code and remake it. Now there's some, to be fair, there's some functionality in these 153 lines of code that I don't need, like whatever unholy thing this is supposed to be. Some kind of counter the increment that might be like a debug counter. And I don't think this does anything outside of that. I guess they're culling the door. Anyway, we don't need any of that. So the rewritten code is 51 lines of code with one functionality added, and that is scaling the doors in just this one level, which this is also kind of a fucky way of doing it. But it works, and it doesn't matter because it only runs once. Now, moving on to the bigger problem. How many animation bones do you think a door needs? If you said 0 or 1, you would be correct. Now, I like to use 1 because it makes it very easy to just go in Blender and animate the door in a way where Mario moves through it perfectly fine. Beautiful. If you said 7, welcome to the Mario 64 development team. This door has 7 bones. I don't know why. It's very inefficient. Now, not all of these are animation bones. I think only 3 or 4 of them are animation bones. Let's look at the script real quick. This script objects, door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 animation bones. 2 of them render nothing, and the third of them just offsets the door and renders nothing. So 3 of them render nothing. Oh, but 1 of them is hidden under an LOD. So it's only 4 animation bones that are being computed every single frame in real time for this door. Of course, you only need 1, so that's still a 4x performance improvement in terms of the armature. Actually, it's a little bit more if you consider that there's a translation node here that they're then translating against again, and then they're translating again in the animation and the scale bone. So realistically, the improvement is around 5x in terms of memory throughput and CPU cycles used for this. And as far as the armature goes, there isn't really an improvement here at all. I removed the LODs because I don't like LODs. I think LODs usually are a waste of memory throughput. Now, of course, LODs can be useful. I'm just not really a fan of using them, so just remove them. And finally, there's 2 triangles at the bottom. We don't need them. I'll remove them. So all in all, this is a 5 times improvement on the CPU in terms of cycles and memory throughput, and a very, 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 very minor performance improvement on the RSP if you are not rendering LODs, which I am not planning to do. That's it. Bye-bye.